Welcome back, peeps. I promised I'd be back, and we are back. House of the Dragon, baby. Let's get into it. Episode 7 and 8. By this point, I'm probably just gonna record. I don't know why I did that. I did that because I'm saying I'm probably just gonna record all of my next 2 episodes straight, so I will be in the same outfit. I just finished it, and let's get into it. Let's get into it, baby, because we got a lot to cover. Episode 7. Okay. First of all, we get into episode 7 with Lady Lena's funeral. In the previous episode, she I guess was gonna have a miscarriage. She was just in too much pain. She couldn't deal with it. She asked Vhagar to Dracarys. Burn that ass up. Okay? It is what it is. At the funeral, honestly, I would have liked to see Daemon. Give me 1 second. Okay, I turned my fan off just so there's no, y'all can hear me clear as possible. For Lady Lena's funeral, I would have liked to see Daemon interact with his daughters more. I mean, it wasn't just her kids. I feel like we always see her with their grandmother, which is totally fine, but I would have really liked to see Daemon, you know, embrace his kids during that time. I know there was like a clip that they cut in a previous episode of him, you know, hugging them and everything. Honestly, I would have liked to see that. Daemon at the end of the day is not, I mean, he's human. He clearly is a complicated, complex character, but he's still human, and I do believe, even if it wasn't an unconditional love, I do think he had a thing for Lady Lena. I do think they loved each other, and even if it was just on a basic level, and it would have been nice to see him embrace his kids. I feel like I'd never see him with his kids. We seen them once, and that was it. And that's, you know, unfortunate. At the funeral, Aemond tries to say something to his nephew, but doesn't. Yeah. Aegon is just sloppy. He's sloppy. He's a drunk. He's sloppy. He don't know which way is up half the time. You know, homeboy with the cane. Homeboy with the cane, the one who also has a foot fetish. He's annoying me, and he's gross. That's just that on that, okay? Now, leaving the funeral, Viserys calls Alicent Emma. To me, I feel like that's foreshadowing. I feel like it was just foreshadowing. He's losing his memory because that's the only time he's done that. He's just not in his right mind, and he's getting ready to die, and he don't know who is who, which we see later on, but we're gonna get to that in the next video. But he don't know who is who. We don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on because he's on his last couple days, okay? But I've been telling y'all all them episodes before. I said Viserys is not making it out of season 1, okay? Not sure why the episode is so dark. Couldn't really see anything, but that was crazy. Daemon and Rhaenyra are reunited finally. She sees him at the funeral and she just cannot take his eyes off of him. Okay, she definitely missed her uncle. Ugh. And girl, she really loves her some Daemon, seriously. Now, with that being said, when they escape to the beach and have their little talk and have their little moment, we see during that scene Daemon has a lot of scars on his shoulder, on his back. I don't know if that has any significance. I mean, obviously he's been in wars, he's been in fights, he's been doing whatever it is he feel like he got to do. So it could just be scarred. It really could just be that, like, he's been in wars. But I don't know, maybe they could have some type of significance. But anyway, let's get into the juice. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Aemond The one with the missing eye? Yeah, he's a... Are you picking up what I'm putting down? He's a... A C-U-N. You stole Raina's dragon. She was supposed to claim that dragon. You wanted so bad to have a dragon because you were just so upset that your brother, not even the kids, that your brother made fun of you for not having one. That you stole this girl's birthright dragon from her mother. And then you was feeling yourself. Be for real. You went in there. I have Vagar. That was supposed to be that's my mother's dragon. Your mother's dead. That's what he said. Your mother's dead. Okay, that's strike one. Actually, that's strike two because you already stole the dragon. That's strike two. Now, when they press you about it, you know, because Bailey don't really like how you talking to her sister, and she don't really like that you, because his nephews is standing up for his cousins. You pushing people, knocking people down, so Bailey steps up and she punch you straight in your nose as you deserve. You punch her back. I never in my... You hit her back, square in her... Be for real. And then you pick up a rock. Now here's where it all got me messed up. You pick up a rock. And as you got that rock, you over here running your mouth about you are bastards anyway, and I'ma just kill you and beat you bloody and That's what you did. That's what you did, Eamon. Okay? Because I'm gonna tie this all together up real good in a minute. I'm gonna tie it together real good. You beat him, or you threatened to beat him with a rock. Now you want to sit there and look stupid when he cut your eye out. Why? Why? At that point, let's all put ourselves, and was it Lucerys? Let's all put ourselves in Luke's shoes. By the way, I love when they started jumping that nigga, because at the end of the day, he deserved it. You came down here running your mouth about how you stole this girl's dead mother's dragon, and you feeling yourself now, you about to beat people up with rocks and you punching people. If somebody threatened my life, I'm gonna defend myself. And it was self-defense, because he sure was about to hit this little boy in the head with a rock. And then be sitting there looking stupid when he's dead. You're lucky all I took from you was your eye. You deserved it. Now, when everything start going crazy, the fact that nobody asked the kids, all the kids what happened, aka Bela and Raina, I don't really like that. Why didn't you ask them what happened? Because they could tell you how the whole thing started. But here go Alicent, ready to jump in. These monsters. First of all, Alicent, baby, you have me twisted. That's strike 99 at this point, Alicent. Alicent, whatever your damn name is, Miss Girl, you've got me twisted. And I'm gonna tell you why. You're not taking my son's eye. Sir Christian, well, I want an eye for an eye. Sir Christian Cole, go get his eye. You're not taking my son's eye. Have you lost your mind? What do you take this for? And then to run up on me to grab my father's knife, the Valyrian steel, and run up on me? Rhaenyra? The heir to the Iron Throne? And cut me open? That's your ass. Alicent, that's your ass. Now, if you ask me, that right there is enough to start a war. I would have went to war about it. I'm not gonna lie, because one thing about me, I'm gonna get it back. But hey, Rhaenyra, sis is better than me. She sure do got Viserys' heart. Because you crazy. Like I said, you not about to put your hands on my son. You or that little Christian Cole. It's not gonna happen. It's not, you not about to touch my child. And then for you to sit up here and grab me and run up on me with a knife, Alicent, you really not even about that life for real. So please, I've had enough. Get serious. At the end of that episode, of episode 7, we find out that Daemon and Rhaenyra, they want to be together. They need to do what they need to do. Sir Laenor is just not fit to be nobody's husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just not fit to play the part. You know, and him being gay aside, you know, because me personally, I have no problem with that. And I love how Rhaenyra was like, look, I love, you know, I have no problem with the gods making you for who you are. I love who you are. You know, and I love that they had that moment, that talk, like, look, I love these boys and everything, but I have failed you. Yes, you have. I understand you have your own personal desires and there's things that you can't control, such as you liking men or loving men. But at the end of the day, we both have a duty and we both have to play our part. And if you're not going to play your part at this point, it is kind of stifling me. Like, if I really plan on taking the Iron Throne or being taken seriously, you're not it. Because I'm going to be honest, Sir Laenor, you've been getting walked all over. Because I ain't forget, Rhaenyra, in the last episode or the episode before that, how you saying, oh, Sir Laenor, maybe you'll get one that looks like you. You know, with the sassy. I didn't forget that. Sir Laenor, you letting people talk to you any old kind of way, and I don't understand that. But anyway, Rhaenyra needs somebody that's going to do what they need to do. And so, of course, them faking his death was genius. Honestly, it is sad that, you know, Princess Rhaenys, the queen that never was, and Sir Corlys, I think that was his name. I don't know. I cannot remember. The father. It's sad that they believe that they lost another child, but it's like, you know, Princess Rhaenys definitely knows Rhaenyra would not have him, would not kill him. That's not who she is. So, anywho, it's a power move. He's not even actually dead, so it's great. But it's a power move. Her and Daemon, they need to be together. Uncle and niece aside. It's meant to be. Okay? Now, that's the wrap for episode 7. Because I could really keep ranting and raving about Aemon and all of that foolishness. Episode 8. Episode 8. Here we are 6 years later, because at the end of episode 7, why did I stutter right there? At the end of episode 7, they got married. Daemon and Rhaenyra got married. So they had their little old Valyria type wedding, swapping blood and everything. Good for them. Now, episode 8, 6 years later, Rhaenyra done had 2 kids by Daemon already. Another damn Aegon and another damn Viserys. This is Aegon the second, or no, Aegon the third, Viserys the second. Okay, great. And now she's currently pregnant with another baby. So, they visit Viserys. They see, you know, look, there's your grandkids. They're blonde. Totally Targaryen. Great. By episode 8, even 6 years, because this is 6 years later, so he's at this, obviously he's gotten progressively worse. But even by episode 8, I was surprised to see him still alive. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, they come to talk to him. Father, I need you to speak up for my sons, Jace and Luke. You know, that they are claimed to the Iron Islands or whatever it is. You can see in Daemon's face he's definitely sad about Viserys. For sure. I know he's trying to cover it up and he don't really like being vulnerable at all. Given that he's laughing at his ex-wife, not ex-wife, but his widowed wife or whatever's funeral, and he just don't be taking, he just be so unserious. But yeah, he definitely is sad about his brother for sure. Aegon, is also a C-U-N-T. Okay, he's also a... Okay. He obviously took advantage of a girl, L. Alicent, I'm gonna be honest, you are a terrible mother. Alicent, I'm really gonna dig in your ass in these next couple episodes because you're terrible. I hate you. I'll be honest. You and your father, I hate the two of you real bad. You raised assholes because at the end of the day, it wasn't Viserys, which is part of the problem. But Viserys being sick and everything, it mostly fell on you. And you've been so busy trying to plot and plan on Rhaenyra's downfall, spewing hate, saying slick shit under your breath. At the end of the day, because that's one of the next things that happened right when she got cut in the previous episode. Bastard this, bastard that, bastard, bastard, bastard. Girl, they got that talk from you. You've been running your mouth about it. Not Alicent, Aegon and Aemond learned it from you. So yeah, and you over there trying to comfort the girl and everything, which was nice. It's nice that you still have humanity, because let me tell you something about the internet. Y'all been comparing Alicent to Cersei, and I don't understand that. Alicent is not my favorite at all, but she's definitely not Cersei, and she don't got the balls like Cersei do. Cersei had nothing but audacity, and Cersei was really a monster. If the people brought a girl that Joffrey traumatized to her, Cersei would have just had her killed to be put out of her misery. She wouldn't have gave a damn. Alicent, you know, definitely has a little bit of human in her, but Alicent, at the end of the day, girl, that's who you raised. You raised assholes. Aemond's feeling himself. He got the little eye patch. He's feeling untouchable. Princess Rhaenys is gonna vouch for Rhaenyra. Like I said, you know, there's a little bit of tension, but I feel like deep down Rhaenys understands. She has to know. It's like, girl, I didn't kill your son. I know it looks suspect, but I didn't kill your son. And you have to know that. Rhaenyra would not do that. She doesn't have it in her. And I think she knows, which is why she ended up taking her side in the end. Now, here we go at the meeting. You know, Viserys is coming to the throne. Daemon picks up his crown. Very sentimental moment. We love that. You know, this is King Viserys, and he will get some damn respect. But here go, I think this is Lord Coelis, whatever. The brother of the sea snake. He come in running his mouth, and he shouldn't have did that, because Daemon don't really stand for that. And honestly, W Daemon, he looked at me and he said, say it. And he said it. And not only did he say it, he said it with his whole chest. It's one thing to say, oh, her sons are bastards. But to follow it up with, she's a whore. To kind of follow it up with that, yeah, Daemon did what he needed to do. He went ahead and gave you a Zorro, and he went on about his day. Like, be for real. What do you think was going to happen? You're not going to just be talking to people any old kind of way. Again, Aemond is just an asshole. I don't like him for real. And I think Aegon and his sister Helena are married. You know, I just find it so funny how in the beginning Alicent had a lot to say about Targaryen customs, and yet she married her two children, her son and her daughter. At this point, Viserys is dead. Alicent completely misunderstood the damn assignment. And like I said before with the foreshadowing, he thinking he talking to Rhaenyra. Really, Alicent is there. Rhaenyra didn't name her damn child Aegon, so he talking about her Aegon, when in reality, it's too much. It's like, Alicent, you don't know, because he mentioned it right before he passed. The Song of Ice and Fire. All you took out of that was Aegon and Air. He's clearly talking about something you know nothing about. Be Be for real, Alicent, you dumb heifer. Talking about Viserys said he wants Aegon. No, he didn't. And at the end of the day, you know that your son isn't fit to be king. So be for real. But yeah, there's too many damn Aegons. Be original. Please come up with another name. So Alicent, it's just like you know you ain't never had this man talk to you about this, and you that's what you gonna take out of it. Girl, go to hell, Alicent. Seriously, go straight to hell. So yeah, y'all. Sorry if I rushed through that like a maniac. I'm definitely just super excited. That is episode 7 and 8 with my little quick notes, mostly with me just ranting. But yeah, stay tuned because I will be coming out with the last episode, the last review for episode 9 and 10. I am super excited. I'll give all of my final thoughts in the next piece. If you like the video, share it to your other Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon fans. Friends. I don't know why I keep saying fans, but yeah, friends. Share it around. And leave in the comments down below what you thought about episode 7, what you thought about episode 8, and how you feel about these characters. To be honest with you, the greens, as they call it, I really hate them all. And you know what? I think I'm missing something. Hold on. Oh, girl, no, I'm not. Anyway, let me know how you feel about everybody in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next episode, more than likely in the same exact outfit. So, peace.